Hello and welcome. CueSports International and Predator present the Alfa Las Vegas Open. 192 players began playing 10 ball for $125,000 prize money. We are in day 3 and down to the final 64. After these matches now, we'll be down to the final 32. In the booth, bringing you the live action to these two recognizable players is George Styer and the famous Mark White.
Famous, infamous. Hi, George.
Hello, Mark. Here we go. The lion is roaring in the Rio tonight.
Yes, I like that. No ball on the break and a long, straight one ball for Tyler. I wonder if he likes playing this rail first and spinning the cue ball over to play the 2 down this bottom left-hand corner if it goes. Or can he draw all the way? Yeah, I like drawing back off this. Can he get on that too, George?
I'm not sure. When this lays this way, and if he goes rail first, he might not be going for. But
no,
if he does,
he's not going rail first.
Okay.
He's not even playing it.
It's very unpredictable because of the angle you're coming in.
Yeah, I like the way he's played that, but unfortunately, he's opened up the 2-5. And has he got a shot at it? Come out the way, Alex, we can't see.
Tyler Styer and Alex Pagulayan. We don't see Alex too often. Or we don't see Alex often enough. One of the top players in the world in any discipline.
Yeah, last time I saw him, George, was actually in Puerto Rico, and he reached I think it was something like the last 16 or something, or there might have been the last 8 against Jason Shaw, and he'd been out climbing on rocks and injured his foot, and he had to retire from the game.
I actually remember that because I think I watched the stream. I don't know if he was on the stream or not, but yeah, he was on the stream. Yeah, exactly. I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was something like 5-0 at the time, and he just said, "I can't walk anymore. Sorry, guys."
Yeah, he was gimping along pretty bad. We are in stage 2, the final 64. We're playing 2 out of 3 sets now. If the set score is tied at 1 apiece, the way this format always reads, instead of the shootout, we'll go to a 3rd set. But if that 3rd set is tied 3 games apiece, out comes the shootout.
Now, you just see Kamui there. I just want to say something very quickly here. Kamui, one of our great sponsors, of course, make those fantastic tips. I use one, I'm thousands of us do. I've just got a message from Masato, the owner of, oh, what a great shot this is. Masato's daughter is away studying in Australia, and she said, I'm watching, I think I just heard you on the stream. So I want to say hi to Saki, Masato's daughter. There you go. I don't do things like that often, but very special sponsor.
Well, I also use a Kamui. I like the soft
black. I'm into super soft black. There we go. Have a great day, Saki, and study hard. Oh, look at this little nudge.
Alex is so special with that cue ball.
Do you think he might put the cue ball behind the 10 ball here, George? The 10-4?
10 ball?
Yeah. Cue ball behind the 10, or just behind the 7. Yeah, just playing it
just
behind
right
the 7,
there. Yeah.
That's what I do, George. I overcomplicate things.
That is one thing Alex does extremely well. He plays the most simple and effective shots of any player that I can think of.
Tony Robles calls it, why do unnecessary heavy lifting?
He is so effective with absolutely very little. There's a nice hit by Tyler.
Yeah, but he's sold out here. Can draw across the face of the 4 to play into the bottom right.
He's probably going to stop the cue ball off the 8 to play the 4-10 combo.
I think you could be right, George.
Oh no, he doesn't want to have anything to do with that combo. Wow. That lays very nice. I'm actually surprised. But
it's normally Alex making all the noise, just getting up off the shot there. There's finals of a tournament are going on the league side, and big crowd just to the side of us.
okay.
That's what that shriek was. Oh, he's okay.
Favorable bump, except that he's left himself straight in on the 5.
I think he could just stop it there, George, can't he?
Yeah,
it's
just longer.
Draw back?
Just longer than he wants to be.
Oh, he can go 2 rails, look.
Oh, he's got enough to hit this. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, he's good at that shot.
You know, in my opinion, all the Filipinos execute that shot as well, if not better, than anybody in the world.
Yeah, Alex now playing under the Canadian flag, though, of course, even though the blood is always in him right from the Philippines. That Paul blood is in him. But as you can see, the Canadian flag, which he flies proudly.
This 8 ball will go by this 9. And there it is. And Alex has executed the rack instead of going for that combo, just the way he thought he would. In game number 1, we'll go to Alex Pagulayan in a race to 4. Tyler Styer, 765 Fargo. Alex, an 812 Fargo. Alex is one of the, well, he's one of the top players. I mean, there's 32 players with a Fargo rate of 800 or better. Tyler with a big 10 ball break. Alex with a, he's just so good at moving things around. He probably doesn't want to open them all up when you break. Let's see how he breaks these.
Four railer, no. 3 ball, no.
He breaks them dry. Breaking from the side, I believe, wasn't he?
I think it's fair to say he's not one of the well-known breakers of 10 ball.
Long shot on the 1. A long way to travel for the 2.
We saw Josh Villa play a similar shot to this, didn't we, in his match? Went round 4 rails, and there's, oh, he's gone in the wrong pocket, and he could be put back in here. Yeah, he won't like this.
It depends if he can see the left side of the ball. In other words, can he play a safety off of it?
Had a bit of a slash at that one. Is he jumping?
Mm-hmm. He's only jumping a very small portion of ball. Very, very easy to control for him. He might have left an edge, but Tyler doesn't need an edge. He's got a jump cue.
You don't often see that. Sometimes you see him lay the cue on the floor, but he's decided to lean it up against the table. Look, that's not something you see every day, is it?
Well, the one thing, it is carbon fiber, so you don't have to worry about hurting like you would a wood cue.
Yeah, he's kind of famous though for he's the one that started that, I believe, bringing 2 cues to the table and just dropping one on the floor.
Okay.
Perhaps Karim told him off. Perhaps he said, "Stop dropping my cues on the floor like that."
Well, they're not Karim's cues anymore. They're Tyler's.
I've always thought to myself, if I could be any pool player, I'd want to be Alex Pagulayan, just because he just has so much fun and everyone likes him.
He is a very likable character.
Oh, look at this. Look at this for a shot.
He's not going to like it.
Oh, unlucky, Alex.
It was a great shot with an unhappy ending.
Oh, if he'd have just caught the 7 instead of the 3, it'd have been right on the 3 in the side. 2 rails. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
And
oh,
right
look
back
at
under.
this.
Beautiful shot. Tough angle to read on those 2 rails, but not for Alex Pagulayan. He's going to hit the above the 10 on the rail and try to spin the ball back to the 3. Come straight across the rail, gets the top part of the 3. Oh, he's going to kick it instead. Well, is he doing 2 rails or 1? Looks like he can see the 1 rail.
Cue ball.
It doesn't have the speed. Looks like he goes by the 7 because he called it in that corner.
Jump cue again.
I don't know. That's a long way away to keep it in the air. I think that the kick shot would serve him better. Except, where does it go once he hits the 3?
Yeah, you've got to be careful you catch this right as well. I'd like to come off the 2nd rail just before it, don't you, if you can?
Yeah, because it'll go right towards the 7. He might have a good shot on the 4 for position.
Like this. Oh, that's so unlucky.
Just
Oh, just caught it a little bit thick. I still can't believe that didn't drop though.
Hey, Mark, do you know what you say about shots like that? Things that make you go, Wow. What kept that out?
Gravity. Albin Ocean has beaten Jan van Lierop to advance. Well played. One of the favourites, of course. You mentioned him as well, George. Always a favourite, I think, or one of the favourites in any tournament he's in, especially in the form he's in at the moment.
I had a suspicion you might pull that out. Does he bump the 8 out for a shot, or he refused to play a combo before on the 10? And he's lined
nudge
up
it out, I think. Yeah. Oh, not too hard. Does it go off the 9? It might go off the 9 in the side, will it? Or can he just cut it in?
I think it does, because he can hit it almost half a ball.
Yeah, he's just going to play it off the 9 ball.
Oh, he tried to play it straight in.
Tried to cut it straight in. He's missed it. Well, that's a rarity from him, missing a cut. And hit it quite thick, didn't he?
Yeah, I think I would have tried it off the 9 before I tried to cut it. But he's got the angle down there, so it's hard for us to make that
not
call.
Looking at that angle there,
Sure.
It looks a long way from that pocket.
Come out, it does. Oh, he's trying to play
This
speed.
was a
Look at the
risky
speed.
shot.
And it paid off.
Wow.
And it paid off.
That was so risky, I cannot tell you.
What great speed control on the object ball.
Tremendous.
I wonder if he used the bottom rail.
Did you see what he's called there?
Yes, I like it. I like the call.
it as well.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Alex is a great one-pocket player, and he's using the bottom rail to catch the top part of the 8 to send it back for a bank to that pocket. I'm wondering if he's gonna, well, no, he's got to shoot this. I don't think he shoots it in the side. I'd be shooting in the corner. Oh, he's not even playing it. He's going to play safe.
Yeah, it's a clever shot.
Yes, it is.
Very nicely played.
Yep. The angle he had was hard to get on the 9 ball. Is he going to come down behind the 10?
He's tried it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to get there. He's going to leave a long shot for Tyler. And he'll have a go at this.
It's still a very tough shot to get on the 9.
He's got tremendous cue power, this guy. Might even play safe, though. No, he's going for this. It's time to go. Just like that. Brilliant.
Yeah, but I guess it's down far enough that he can shoot this.
Yeah, he's got to go all in here.
Yeah. And not scratch. Oh, look how far that ball is up the rail. No wonder Alex never even thought about playing it off the 9. That is a tough shot, folks.
Yeah, this isn't.
No, this is
What
one
a
of those.
gift.
That's a good way to describe it.
Christmas come early.
Yeah, wrapped up with a bow. We'll go for a 1-minute break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. A great word from our sponsors there. Alex to break the 3rd rack, leading 2-0 over Tyler Styer. That 1 ball was looking good in the side, but it got knocked out by that corner ball going 2 rails. Watch that 5 knock it right out. Goodbye. And instead of making the 1 ball and continuing to have control of the table, Tyler Styer comes up with a great leave on the 1. Be coming in reverse here towards that 4 ball with the cue ball to get on the 2. Oh, he's going to take the 7. Tyler is big on that big draw shot, and he didn't play it there.
Mika Immonen in action, the Iceman, and he's taking the first set against Mateusz Śnigoki from Poland. Tough player, Śnigoki.
You brought his name up earlier. I think you did. He had some great results here last year in one of the 2 tournaments. It might have been 2019. I might be mistaken, but
So a chance here to get his first rack on the scoreboard. Tyler. Sure Margaret will be watching somewhere. She started out in the women's event today, won her first match.
I did her match. She played the young lady Alexandra and Alexandra Guliakova.
Nice shot there from Styer.
Looks like the 5 ball goes. Can you get that cue ball to track right up into the 8 from the bottom rail? He's got a nice angle. You can see why not.
Going low. Safer way to play it.
Mm-hmm. Just stun up a little bit or follow and come out for the 8 in the opposite corner. Gives himself, well, he's...
He'll just come centre of the table, George, leave himself a little angle. And the 9 ball hasn't got to get close to it, has he?
Tyler likes to draw the ball around, so he's going to go straight up table.
Nicely played. Straightforward now.
Just he might use the 2nd rail for control of the speed, or he just might come straight down parallel to the side rail. Nah.
Nicely done.
And Tyler about to put a score on the board. Great going there, made that look nice. I like a couple of the shot selections he had where he drew the ball back instead of trying to force it off the bottom rail to come back up.
There's Margaret.
There's his lovely wife.
She watches every one of his, and he watches every one of hers.
He was standing right in her corner, sitting right in her corner.
Guy just leant over her shoulder and said, "Look, you're on TV." Thing was, he was on TV as well.
That's right.
When he leant over to do that, he wasn't before. It might have been a little ploy by himself there to get on TV.
By the way, you think you should wave at her? Trailing by a game in a race to 4.
Yeah, game on, isn't it?
Young man with one of the best breaks in 10 ball.
Oh, had a bit of follow on that mistakenly, so lost a bit of the power maybe. And he's left this. Look at that 3-ball spinning. Watch this 3-ball, George, on the... Look at that getting spun everywhere. Look at that spin on that 3-ball, look.
You know, when you hit a break the way he just did, you have to wonder, what do I have to do to make a ball sometimes? And 10 ball can do that to you. It's so crazy how there's so many factors that contribute to the way the table breaks.
Oh. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, now he's going to have to look for a safety. Two ball might go to the upper corner, but can he get to the 3 for position? He's going. Yeah, he's just going safe all the way. Says, I'm only going to play aces and straights.
Swiss player Michael Schneider is having a good bit of form at the moment. He just finished 3rd in quite a big tournament recently, and he's just taken the first set against Bader Al-Wahadi.
They're very close in Fargo. And I think that big tournament was at Skinny Bob's in Texas.
You're right, it was, exactly. Do you know, I've always wanted to know, is Bob really skinny?
I don't know. It's been there a long time. I've
Find
been there
out for
once.
me, George. That's your homework.
I've been there one time. Great pool room. And they've had a long-standing, great event, the Texas Open. Always held there.
Good hit. But left a shot, has he? Into the side for Alex.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Alex is going to take this shot on into the side and open up the 5-3.
Well, he's got options. He doesn't have to.
Yes, he
play
does.
the
He
combo,
can play the combo on
or he can play the carom onto the 5 from the 3. He's got options. That's lovely, isn't it? Always nice to have options.
Well, you know, sometimes when you have options, you can't decide which one to shoot, and all of a sudden you choose the wrong one.
Okay, Alex, in the side. It's there.
He played your option there. The combo on the 5.
Well, I called all 3, George, to be fair, so,
So
I had to be right, you know.
Mark, I never mind you being right.
Oh! Wow.
Oh, he never really gave that a chance. He hit it on the other side. It hit the rail first.
Yeah, I think he was more concerned about controlling the 3 than anything,
I
and just forgot the 5.
Totally agree. Come down the long rail and get on the 4.
Alex Kazakis has taken the first set.
Well, that's the 5. Never mind.
Kenichi Uchigaki. Mika Immonen has taken the first set, as I said, and they're 1-all in the second. Nicely played. Nice stroke, just slid it down.
This is a dangerous shot. Oh, he went rail first with it. Okay. So I was going to say, can kill off that head rail and not hit a clear table. Stay behind those balls.
Aloysius Yap also in action. He's taking the first set against Finnish player Petri Mäkinen.
Well, this looks laid out pretty well for Tyler. Now it's just a matter of execution. Tyler Styer in this event, these two balls to tie it up at 2. Lost to Zeymon Kural. And then defeated Ching Ting Tang, Shane Wolford, and Phillips Yee. Facing Alex Pagulayan now.
Yeah, very, very partisan crowd here, even though Alex has got fans wherever he goes. The crowd, you can hear, are well on Tyler Styer's side. We're going to nip out for a quick minute, guys. We'll be back soon. Wow. What a shot this is.
There's a highlight shot.
Brilliant
if I ever
shot.
saw one.
Brilliant shot from Roland Garcia. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, this is a class-in kick-in from these two, and jumping, and positional play.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, well played. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. No, cue ball, he's all right, and he's got a shot on the 2. Great shot again with that jump stick.
And we are back with John Lehman signaling the players to break the balls, and Tyler to break, tied at 2 in the first set of this final 64, stage 2 of the Alfa Las Vegas Men's Open.
Wow, that was a hard break. But nothing down. Slightly off centre, George.
That's 2 breaks he's hit. I mean, as good as you can hit a 10-ball break.
He came off the side of it though, off the side of the one. Didn't really hit it perfectly, I didn't think, but. Oh, what a shot this is. Brilliant. Judged it well. Alex plays a lot of snooker as well. And that is a snooker shot, that is. Is he going
Nice.
2 rails or 1?
He's going 1. You can't get to the 2 rail to hit it.
Oh no, he can't.
Oh.
Oh dear. That's the
Clipped
last
the
thing
ball.
you want.
Yeah, he clipped the ball instead of hit it.
Slightly unlucky, but didn't hit it as he meant to.
Alex will make do with this. The 1, 2, 3 don't need an explanation. 3 to the 4 really is just left side of the table, come right up, or the bottom side of your table, come right up. For position on the 4, and then the 5. It lays pretty open. This is pretty much, these are the type of layouts you call road maps.
I wonder what the makers of road, the paper road maps do now with the invention of Google Maps and all that kind of thing. Do you still carry a map with you, George? A proper map? I suppose it's always handy just in case you've got no cell phone coverage.
I do have one in my saddlebag of the motorcycle. It's a small one.
I bet you're well prepared, you.
But I don't have one for my car because I just, I can use Apple CarPlay off my phone and have navigation. Around D8. Yeah, this looks really good for Alex here. I don't see Tyler coming back to the table unless Alex makes a huge mistake. And the young man rarely does.
It's going to be Alex to get to the hill first by the looks of it in this first set. And now it's best of 3 sets, remember. Still races to 4, of course.
Looks to me like Alex has inspired himself to play more pool. He looks like he's having a good time out there. Maybe he enjoyed Puerto Rico that much, except for his injury, that couldn't wait to get to Vegas.
Yeah, he certainly did enjoy Puerto Rico. If you can't have fun in Puerto Rico, enjoy it and enjoy yourself. I don't know where you can.
Mark, I had fun on the live stream listening to you guys.
Yeah, that was some event, and we're going to be back there in November. We're going to be in Wisconsin next with the Pro Billiard Series in May. And then we're off to Croatia, a brand new event. You fancy a trip to Croatia, George?
You know, the only place I've been in Europe is Spain. And we're about to take a trip to France. Croatia, I actually have a very good friend, lifelong friend. His father wrote the book, The History of Croatia.
Wow. Can I have his number? I'll get him to show me around.
He's not with us anymore.
Oh.
Alex breaking the balls here from the side, playing the one on the side, and the two-railed corner ball goes right into it and takes it out of the pocket. Knocks it out, keeps it from going in.
Yeah, we did mention though at the start that he's not really known for his 10-ball break. But even Tyler, who isn't having a lot of success on the break.
Well, you know what I've noticed so far, the ones that have had success with the break, and there's been very few, have been breaking from the middle.
Absolutely, and I can't believe Tyler hasn't tried that.
And they've taken speed off the break. They're not hitting it, full throttle.
Did you hear what Alex just called then?
No.
10. he's changed his mind. I was going to say, how's he calling the 10 from there? Oh, he's just hoping now.
Oh,
It's gone wrong.
should have gone for the 10. I wanted to see it.
So, yeah, I wonder what he had in mind to call the 10.
He just put in a little bit of fear in Tyler. Like, what?
Perhaps he was trying to send it up and down the table. I don't know. You never know with Alex, do you?
No.
What he's going to try.
I still...
Tyler, sponsored by Jam Up, as well as Predator. He's got his own line on sale.
Looks like he's going to come up by the 7 ball for the deuce or set himself up for the 2-6 combo. Or just play safe.
Yeah, and that's quite a smart shot, that, because if he doesn't hit this, he's going to have an easy 110.
That's exactly right. When you play shots like that, and players do play those, you make sure you put the cue ball up against the object ball like he just did.
Still think he'll hit this, though. Great shot. Look
Look at the return.
Well, Mr. Styer, anything you can do, I can do as well, he says. Good shot.
He tapped the table, saying good shot. There's a billiard shot here. Do you see it? Do you play much billiards?
I play English billiards.
Okay, well, you go up rail first, into the ball, it's right side of the ball, and have the cue ball come back out towards the 10. He just kicked and stuck it. He's better off. Look at this great shot.
I like that. I like that more.
Oh, I like it a lot more.
You're spending too much time with me, George. You're getting as crazy as I am.
Mark, I can't do that because I'd be going back. I passed your crazy a long time ago.
Oh, that was a long way off for Alex.
Yeah, he doesn't miss too many hits.
We saw one Filipino go out on this table, and we've seen an ex-Filipino, now a Canadian.
I think he'll always consider himself a Filipino, but living in Canada. He was back in the Philippines recently, if I read his Facebook page right.
Cheers to the guy on the end.
I didn't think there was much future in banking that ball. He's played a jam-up safety.
See what you did there, George.
I know what I did. I was wearing the shirt yesterday. One of our sponsors, Jam Up. Now, Alex started out with Kurt Kobayashi and then Wojciech Szewczuk to get to where he's facing Tyler Styer now. He has started out with a bye and then those 2 other wins. And he won both matches in shootouts.
Oh, it's the second kick in a row. Put them in the museum, them 2.
John just warned Alex that that's a second foul. Why would he do that, Mark? You explained it so well earlier.
I've forgotten.
3 foul rule.
Yeah,
3 consecutive fouls.
Yeah, and Tyler still has him on that, so if he should get out of position any time, he can still hook him up, and the foul still stands.
I don't see that being a possibility.
No. Me neither. Mario He has just taken the first set against your fellow Arizonian, Nicholas DeLeon.
Yeah, I'm proud of him for making the top 64. He did commentary on the match with me.
Well, listen to this. Daniel Maciel has knocked out John Mora, another Canadian. John Mora out.
John's been playing very well, but Daniel Maciel is a great player from Poland. And actually, John Mora and this gentleman right here at the table had one big set recently. And Tyler was victorious. This time, the last time he wasn't. Nice and straight on this 8-ball. Oh, he's got enough angle. Looks like to just get it out, get the cue ball off the rail. There. And to send the first set to Hill. This 9-ball and then the 10. Executes. Tied at 3, the first set. I think this match will go to the wire. I mean, Alex has won 2 shootouts in a row. Might as well try a third.
Yeah, it's tomorrow is going to be fabulous. We'll be down to 16 after tonight.
A good look at John Lehman using the Aero Rack on the Predator Apex table. Predator Arcadia cloth select. The Arcos balls, the arena lights reflecting off the balls. The lights on the legs of the table.
Still sticking with that same break. Or has he gone to the other side? He's gone to the other side, look. I'm pretty sure he's breaking the other side before. So switching sides. Let's see if it's any different. Well, straight away makes the 1 in the side.
I finally
and
got
the 5 ball almost. Oh. Shot on the 2 ball. Oh, 7 and the 8. Has it gone into a combo though? Look at that, straight into the side.
I finally got to see that 2-rail corner ball miss the second ball going to the side pocket, and it way it misses is it goes faster and goes above it instead of below it or catching it from the side. I was wondering what you had to do to make that miss so that you'd be successful with the 1 in the side.
Just a little stun run through here, just to leave a straight 3 ball. Seven and 8 is a combo. We saw that on the overhead just a little while ago.
Okay.
So that's no problem. Look,
Oh,
you see
yes.
it again. That's dead set, unmissable. Slight angle on this, can just run it off the back rail. 5 ball hanging, look.
It's looking good for Tyler. If I was Alex, I wouldn't be happy right now. But since there's nothing he can do, why be unhappy?
Just sit, relax, wait your turn. It'll come. Maybe not this set. This is to win the first set. Quite so much pressure though, because you know in the earlier rounds it was the best you could look forward to was a shootout if you lose the first set. Now you've got another set to come back to level things. Well, that was risky, I thought. I don't think he had to do that, but okay.
Before you called the combo, I hadn't seen it. I thought he was going to do that. But once I saw the combo that you called, didn't look to me like you would. Looking good. I don't see what's going to keep Tyler from taking the first set. This angle goes away from where he wants to be. That's why he's taking his extension.
Well, Mika Immonen has beaten Mateusz Śniegocki 2-0. He's found some form recently, Mika Immonen.
And I know where he found it. Playing again. A lot. Player of the decade. These lay real nice for Tyler. Well, with the lack of angle, he'll probably lay up and play the short side of the 10 and play it down in the right-hand corner. But Tyler has the power to move the cue ball where he wants.
First set coming up. It's there, and it goes.
After losing the first two games, Tyler comes back, wins 2 of his own, gives up 1, then wins 2 more to take the first set. We'll go to a 2-minute break and be back with set number 2. Well, breaking the second set is Tyler Styer as Alex won the lag. I was going to go over the list of sponsors, but you just got a great view of all their logos. Now go to their websites, click on their products, take a good look, use what you can, buy what you must. That one in the side again. He's found his break, I believe.
Look where the 10 ball's gone. Must have got kicked up. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, the 3 and the 8 clattering into the 10 ball.
And then watch this 2-ball dress up.
How does he get to the 3 though, George?
Well,
from
that's
there?
his problem, because he's pretty close to straight in. He's straight in.
Well, if he can't get there, get a good safety in. He's going to force this if he goes for it.
He started to, and he thought better of it. Alex is looking at Tyler out of the corner of his eye, looking straight at him.
He's going rail first, George. He's going rail first.
He's going for it. He's going for the run. Look at this nice carom he has. Not anymore on the 410. Had he executed that, look what he had. He had a quick game. It's probably the only reason he went for that. Yeah, if he would have made it, the 3 and then the 410 carom was just got moved by the 2-ball. Now for Alex, I think he comes to the side rail here on the left.
Well, it's years since I saw a successful Z shot. That was done by the great Ephraim Reyes.
He doesn't need a success, just needs that one railer going to this rail right there. You were going to go 2 rails?
No, I'm just
Okay.
I'm just saying, you know, I
It was
haven't
there,
seen
though.
one for a long while. Yeah, I was just sort of playing with words, really.
It's funny you say that. A friend of mine shot a shot like that, a Z shot like Ephraim's, with the 8-ball out in the middle of the table, and he was shooting at the 8, and he 2 rails it and kicks it in the corner pocket.
There's some great videos you get to see
Yeah.
on YouTube these days and Facebook of some outrageous flukes.
It's on YouTube, folks. If you want to search it, it's Andy Kachur. K-A-C-H-U-R. Be a great shot.
David Al-Qaedi is in a shootout with Yukio Akagayama. You try saying that, George, after the day like we've had.
Akagayama. I saw that name, it was challenging, so I pronounced it a few times. He'll probably play the combo on the 4-9, although it's just a little off. Coming up towards the 10 with the cue ball. Oh, he's good. He's going to break it up.
Oh, that was dangerous. Obviously didn't fancy the 4-9, maybe.
Apparently he didn't. Maybe it looked easier on the screen than it did from his view.
Is he trying to cut this in? He is.
I think it cuts back. He'll go 2 rails for position on the 5-10.
Not easy.
No. I'm wondering how he's going to play it. If he wants to shoot the 5-ball rail first, or if he's going to shoot it straight at the 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure he can get to it playing it straight onto it. I think he might have to go rail first on the...
No, I like that.
Yeah.
And I was wondering what he would try to do with the cue ball.
So risky.
It was a tough shot, but he didn't give himself much choice by ending up there.
Beautiful.
Well, this is the first rack of the second set. And Tyler had an opportunity to win that. But instead, forfeited it over to Alex. And now Alex with the opportunity.
I do like his nickname.
The Lion?
Yeah.
Oh, who doesn't? He's branding his own clothes now, if I'm not mistaken.
So straightforward 10-ball then to take the first rack, second set.
And he does. And John Lehman will rack the balls here. Nice closeout clearance from Alex. Pretty straightforward after Tyler missed that 5-10 combo. So that's a tough shot with a 10 ball just off the rail on that 5. It's tough to hit it just right. Breaking from the side, watching his opponent have success from that side. Shoot the same shot. And the 1 ball went above the side pocket, but the cue ball stayed below the 10 and behind the 10. So the 1 ball at the top of the table. No offensive shot. And a very tough hit. Just hitting the ball is very tough. He might just have to jump to the bottom rail or to the rail and kick it. He's going to push out. Forgot about the push out. Oh, I kind of like this shot. Will Alex come between the 2-8-3-4 with the cue ball for a safety? Nope, he's not going to bother. He says, go ahead. Tyler just pointed to behind the 6. Let's hope the point of the side pocket on the left side of the table does not hit the cue ball, or the cue ball hit that and not get to where he's going.
David Al-Qaidi has beaten
Nice shot, Tyler.
Pagulayan by, in a shootout actually, so by 2-1 really. David will go into the last 32.
As one of these players will too.
It was a marathon, that was. Another Spaniard, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, has just started out against Chang Yu Lung. All these tables are available, guys, on tv.kazoon.com. Oh, great shot.
And to cover.
Brilliant shot.
2-rail kicked it to cover. Excellent shot. I thought he was going to go 2 rails at this, but he went 1 instead and hit the top of the 1, trying to carry him the 6 in the corner, which he called.
Well, I think there's a gap. He's kicking, is he? Yeah, he's kicking at it.
Mm-hmm. Well, bit of an angle for the 1 in the side pocket, which means he has to run the cue ball. See if he decides to run into the 2. Makes things unpredictable. But not if you can shoot it like that.
Very nicely played. Still work to do, though.
The position of the 2, 3, and 4 lay pretty nice to get the cue ball in a position on the 4 to get to the 5.
Some great matches developing for your taste buds tomorrow. Some really juicy ones. Fedor Gorst against Ko Pin Yi.
Oh.
That's at 11 tomorrow on table 2. Roland Garcia will play Duong Guok Hong. Evan Lunder, Conrad Musician. And listen to this one. Shane Van Boning against Eklund Kachi on this very table tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Shane Van Boning, Kachi. Shevchek against Filler. That's coming up tomorrow also on one of the outside tables. And Albin Ocean against Chang Jung Lin. Look at that one.
Now he has to come down by the 10 or over by the 8 to play the 6. I don't think he'll choose to play that window between the 9-10 to get to the 6.
Bangs the cue on the side of the table. Not happy with that. It
Well,
hasn't come far enough.
If he goes a little 4 inches more or 2 inches less, he has a shot.
Yeah, but he had so much room to play with there. But once again, this new cloth that they're using, slightly slower than the other one. And I was talking to Kelly Fisher in commentary about this earlier, and she said exactly the same. It's much better, of course, but now they're having to readjust to it because it's not quite so quick.
Yeah.
So he's got to come up with something here.
Can you see enough to bank it? No, I don't think you see any part of it. Well, the way he's shooting. Oh, he's kicking at it. He's kicking.
Oh.
He might. He's looking to see if the 10 ball got him. And it looks like it did. He's got a safety. If he can dig on the cue ball a little bit, he can stop it there, go 3 rails with the object ball for a safety. Like that.
Is it too hard? From Alex's reaction, yes, it is. And this is one of the, no, he's gone for the jump stick, has he? No, he doesn't have to jump that, does he?
No, but he has to, if he chooses to cut it in the
There
upper
you go.
left-hand
You
corner.
heard him drop the cue there. He's back to normal.
Let's see if he's back cutting the ball to the corner pocket. No, he might be able to see it. Let's see what he does with this.
Yeah, I like this shot. Top right-hand corner and draw the cue ball. Exactly.
Yep.
Bit unfortunate there. It was a decent shot that, and held the cue ball up well. Not quite enough. Bit more English on it would have held it.
Tyler hits this shots like this 8-ball as good as anybody else. The long straight in with a little draw.
Yeah, this is one of those shots that you practice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you usually put it on the 3rd diamond in line with the pockets and the cue ball on the other 3rd diamond and draw it straight back just like that for results like that.
Beautiful shot. And effortless as well. Really was a gorgeous shot that.
The practice shots a lot of players play for that right there is to try to draw the cue ball back into the pocket. Just for the stroke. Just to hone the stroke. Tyler ties it up. And we'll go to a 1-minute break and be right back with you folks. Back to the live action instead of the highlights. And these guys have had some highlights of their own. You'll get to see them in the days coming up. Tied at 1, 2nd set. Styer trying to put this away because he won the first one. Alex wanting to go to a 3rd set.
Yes, since he's switched that side of the table, he's making plenty of balls.
3 times in a row he's made the 1 ball on the side.
Yeah, and he made the 4-railer there as well. It went straight in maybe. Yeah, it wasn't the 4-railer, it just got kicked in. Oh, it was the 4-railer.
Actually, he's had more success with that break than anyone I've seen.
Get a good safety in here now. Got the long extension on his cue. He's quite a tall guy anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. That was a bit of a nothing shot for me. he trying to get behind? I don't know what he played there, to be honest.
I don't know. I really didn't understand that. Maybe he just hit it a little too hard, and the 4-ball leaked.
Oh, Alex does make me laugh.
His expressions.
Matter of factly, says so. Oh, that was so tough. I'm
That was a tough
surprised he
shot.
went for that. Wow. Well, listen to this. Petri Mäkinen from Finland. He's 1 set all with Aloysius Yap, and he's 3-0 up Mäkinen in the deciding set, so he's on the hill.
Wow.
Aloysius Yap could be in trouble. Twice Michigan champion, Aloysius Yap.
Well,
Won the first event I ever commentated on, George. In Michigan, Battle Creek at Kellogg Arena. I'll never forget it. And he beat Roberto Gomez in the final. Don't ask me the score though.
hard to remember the score, enough that you remember the match.
It was an honour to commentate on a final, to be honest. I never thought I'd get to do that. Forcing an angle.
That takes the 9-ball out of play. What's he going to do about the 7? Play that short side?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it
Or the
passes.
carom on the 10?
Maybe. He's looking at it now.
Here's where he wants to know, because he's got to get the angle to get there from the 5. He can't be on the left side of the 7 if he's going to play the carom.
On goes the long extension. We can go fishing with that, George, afterwards.
He's going around the table.
Yeah, it must go. It goes. Or
Yeah,
maybe he
making
is
sure.
playing the carom.
Yeah, he is. Making sure he gets on the correct side, and he did. Actually, he got absolutely perfect.
He thinks it goes. Tembo, he called.
Absolutely perfect for this shot.
Nicely played. And
Great shot
Alex,
by
the
Tom.
gentleman he is, sorry to interrupt you, but just such a gentleman, straight out of his seat as soon as that went in. Get the balls out of the pockets for referee John. He needs all the help he can get now, poor old John.
Poor old John. You know what Alex is trying to do? He's trying to gain favor with John to get better racks. I say that kidding.
Well, I'll tell you something. The rack, nothing been wrong with the rack so far, have there, tonight? They've been.
We're watching Tyler make them.
They're getting a stroll down Fremont Street there. Look, George.
Oh. Out of all the times I've been to Vegas, I think I've only been on Fremont Street one time.
Yeah, I've only been once. I had a great night with Ozzy and Tyler Reynolds. They took me and I couldn't believe it. What an experience.
They know all the spots. They live here in Vegas.
They certainly do.
Well, there's the side, breaking from the side, what normally happens when you don't hit him as hard as Tyler does. They're all in that upper quadrant where he broke from.
It's quite messy. Although 1 to the 2's okay. Clever little shot there. He's opened it up with that one shot, look. Very nice.
Gained a perfect angle on the 2 to go to the 3. Did he get too much angle there? He did. That's why he's unhappy.
Yeah, it just makes him a little bit harder. Could play into the 5 here and just hold it there for the 4.
He could.
Well, he didn't even have to. Look, he could just hold it. Nice shot.
Probably play shape for the side pocket on the 5. Come right through where his hand is. Oh, he's able to hold it. Unnecessary.
Listen to this for a matchup tomorrow. Viktor Zelensky, the reigning champion, up against his fellow Polish friend Mieszko Fortunski, the butcher. One of those will have to go tomorrow. Who's it going to be?
The young man is tough to beat, and he's got the confidence from last year. Is my choice. Although I like them both. These guys are running neck and neck. This is, you know, built for a shootout.
Yeah, going head to toe, like a couple of boxers.
Trading
Really
punches.
separating, yeah.
In fact, if you go back to the very start of their play, Alex won 2, Tyler won 2, Alex wins 1, Tyler wins 2, Alex wins 1, Tyler wins 2, and here's Alex on his way to win 1. Needs one more to keep the pattern.
Going to be tied. Tyler just can't get away from him.
Some excellent play. And you would expect nothing less.
Yeah, Petri Mäkinen has knocked out Aloysius Yap. Two sets to 1. I think he won the last one 4-0.
Alex stepping up to break. Tied at 2, second set.
Oh, saved the scratch in the side, but it's going to go in the corner. Look, and I saw exactly the same shot in a match earlier.
Did you?
Exactly. I think it was Jasmine Ocean.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely identical. Watch this. Cue ball on the way, gets kicked. Up it goes into the corner pocket.
Good memory.
This is nice layout. Look where the 3 and the 4 are. And the 5 in relation to the 4.
Played it nicely.
We were talking about road maps earlier on. If you was to ask Siri or Alexa to give me a perfect layout, that's how she would lay them out for you.
Yeah, he's come up with a couple of road maps.
This will put him on the hill to win the match if he can run these balls out.
Just to the rail and back out to the middle of the table.
So this is the last thing that could go wrong, really. Not that I can see anything going wrong from here, but
yeah,
it's Alex's last hope in this rack.
just travel up for the 8 in the bottom corner. Play it 2 ways, 1 rail or 2. Oh, he's drawing that. He's coming over.
Low left.
Mm-hmm. High quality, high percentage. All those shots were pretty much unmissable, except for the 7.
Yeah.
To take a lead and be breaking to put Alex Pagulayan, the Lion, quiet him down and keep him from roaring.
Working hard for it.
We'll go to a break and we'll be right back. And back to the live action at the Alfa Las Vegas Open. Down to the final 64. One of these two will be in the final 32.
Yeah, and whoever wins this one will have a lot more pool to play tomorrow. There are hopefully 5 games, and that will make you the champion. Oh, it's a
10 ball.
look at this now.
Can you get a shot?
No.
Oh.
Now then, Alex, here's your chance.
To right the ship?
Yeah, he's got to make it though. Look at that 10 ball.
Wow.
Did that go, went straight there as well,
Went
didn't
straight towards the pocket. And the one ball went high from the side.
Well, it's a chance, but it's not an easy one.
Oh, a chance to win the rack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 to the 2. He might leave himself the combo. Depends. Oh, he's digging down as well. This isn't easy. Slightly bridging over the 10. Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
Has he just played his last shot in the 2023 Las Vegas Open?
It looks a little on the, runnable side, but by the same token, it's just a little on the funny side. I'm just not comfortable with it. Go right into the 8 and get on the 2. Oh.
Well, that's gone wrong straight away. But he's got the 2-9 if he chooses, or he can get a good safety in. How are you feeling, Tyler?
Well, he could bank the 2 ball down towards the 10 and try to stick him behind that 9 ball.
Yeah, don't put that 2 ball anywhere near that 10. Too risky. Look at it hanging in the pocket. It's just begging to be caromed or kicked in.
He has to trust his ability to get behind the 9 or behind the 8. I don't think behind the 8's good because it could leak and give him that 4-5 window.
All I know is I would not put that 2 ball anywhere near that 10. And I agree with that shot there, 100%. Margaret enjoyed that one.
That 2 ball's near that 10. It's on an angle to be, if he gets ball in hand, he's going to have a nice combo at it.
Oh! Did he call that?
I don't know. I never heard it. Now,
I'd love to see that.
do you chance and take the cue ball right at the 10? 1 rail.
Oof. Wow, he's got a
Sure
shot at the
thinking about
2
it.
though, hasn't he?
He's got a straight-in shot at 2.
Yeah,
He's got
it's
to
too
decide.
risky. Just go for the run. Needs this to run though. Needs it to run.
Oh,
and it hasn't.
Tyler.
Yeah, I know these cloths are playing slower than they were, but they've had enough time on this table now to know that, you know.
Oh, I agree. They've had enough matches.
Yeah.
They've all played at least 2. Tyler coming from the 1 loss side, more.
Oh, Alex lives again. The Lion isn't sleeping tonight. Not just yet.
He needs this game and 1 more to send it to the deciding set.
Can he do it? He's called the Lion for his fighting ability.
Well, I think he's there. He's in the right place.
Just worried about that 10 ball. He's all right though.
Yeah, he's just worried about touching it, I think. Or is he worried about making it right now?
be surprised if that's what he played for, to go for it. I don't think he will. He sliced this down the rail.
He didn't
for
call
possession on the 6. Yeah, why would you?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Tyler has got to wait. You want to try and be as fresh as you can be for the next day. Tyler would love to have got this out of the way a little bit earlier than this, because he's had his chances.
Yeah, he did. He could have closed it out, what, twice in this game?
Yeah. It's going to be 3-3.
Well, the good thing for Alex is it's his break. The bad thing for Alex is that it's his break. He hasn't been breaking well.
He hasn't made a ball, I don't think, has he?
Tied at 3. To send us to a deciding rack, Alex has to have this next one.
Sanjin Pelavanovic, after losing his first match, being sent to the one-loss side early, he's beaten Simon Kural and goes to the last 32. Some real tough matches on the outer tables. Jesus Atencio up against Lee Van Corteza. Jesus took the first set, but Lee Van Corteza 3-2 up in the second. There's a real battle going on between Oliver Schnolnoki from Hungary. He's up against Hunter Lombardo. Schnolnoki took the first set and 2-1 up in the second. Mario he the panda through as well.
Alex breaking from the side. Tyler's had success. No success.
Well, messy table once again. 6 is awkward.
He just can't buy a ball on the break.
Yeah, I wish I was selling them tonight, George. I could have made a fortune. Because they ain't getting them for free. Oh, that was a bit wild.
Yeah, that was you hate to say it, nowhere close, but yeah.
Say it as it is, George. It was nowhere near.
Everybody misses.
We have 2 Austrians through so far, Albin Ocean and Mario He. Max Lechner looking to be the third. He's taken the first set and he's 2-1 up in the second against Mark Bijsterbosch from Holland. Remember, if you want to watch any of those guys, you can go to tv.kazoom.com. Sign up, and just for a few euros, choose your table. Who's your favourite?
He's kicking this right at the 2 ball. That's his line to make the 1.
Kang Lee has gone out to Wu Kun Lin in straight sets. He'll be back in the booth tomorrow, George. You can go and have another look at that lovely cue you were having a look at.
Oh, believe me, it's gorgeous.
Well, it's just starting to turn against Tyler now.
It's got either brass or copper inlays on in the butt. Really pretty.
Go and buy it, George. You only live once.
I have a very nice.
Although that might not be for much longer if you buy it without your wife's consent.
Oh, she gave me the consent.
Yeah, I like trying to move the 6 out there. I think it's what he tried. He's okay. He moved it out a little bit. Has he got the angle to go into the...
He can go into the top of the 5 and go up for the 4. But
he needs
3
the
balls
3
next.
first,
Yeah,
George.
he needs a 3 first.
Oh. Such a weapon that, isn't it, to have?
Those sure banks. Yeah.
I mean, it's just like shooting a normal shot to them, isn't it? To good bankers. It's like you're just firing it into the pocket. You just, no, just go via the rail. Can leave the 5-8 combo.
Great job there, Mark.
Took me 6 matches, George, to get one right today.
You've had quite a few right. And a couple of them were kind of unique.
I'm glad I don't get paid by the right shots I call.
He doesn't want to follow it in, I don't think, unless he's playing shape on the 6. Yeah, there you go. Well,
I'll tell you what, I make Alex Pagulayan the favourite for this match now. I think Tyler is starting to, what's the word? Just lose a bit of confidence, I think. He's just looking to wobble a little bit.
Questioned himself.
Always more difficult when you've had a couple of good chances to win it and you've not done it.
If you continue to think about him, I agree.
Yeah, he's pretty strong-minded, though.
He is.
He tends to be able to forget about shots pretty quickly.
He seems to be.
Sometimes looks are deceiving. Alex beginning to bounce around the table now. He's up for this.
Well, he needs these 2 and 1 more race to 4.
This then to tie it up at 2 sets. Sorry, 1 set each. After the 2 sets, we're going to go to a decider if this goes in. And it does go in to the heart of the pocket. Tyler is going to go and take a break.
And we're going to that 3rd set. And we'll go to a 2-minute break and be back with all the action. Good view of the main ballroom with 110 7-foot tables. The professional arena and tables around it to have this Alfa Las Vegas Open, and the 7-footers for the BCA and USA Pool Leagues championships. A built-in fan base for these pros. Third set. They're tied 1 apiece. A race to 4. If they happen to be tied at 3, we'll go to a shootout. Or if someone wins this outright in the race to 4, they will move on to the final 32 of this 192-player Alfa Las Vegas Open. Alex has yet to make a ball on the break.
Yeah, I don't think he's made one, has he?
I don't think so.
Well, we mentioned it at the start about his break. So much pool to bring you over the next, well, at least a week, isn't it? Another week we've got, haven't we?
I think we've got 9 more days. We have the WPA World 10-Ball Championship. We have the Women's Alfa Las Vegas Women's Open with 64 ladies playing. That kicked off today.
Oh, he's overdone that, has he? Did he play it? I think he did play it.
We also have the World Cup 3 Cushion tournament here at the Rio. We have vendors that have everything you would ever think of for a pool table, for your case.
Well, if ever I become a millionaire, George, I would definitely come shopping here. I wouldn't bother going to any of the big, clothes stores or anything like that. I just come and buy everything here.
Well, you could spend all week here.
Oh, what a lovely shot that is. Brilliant. Absolutely perfect.
He's not going to move anything. He's going to just go ahead and...
Look at that. Threaded it through the eye of a needle there.
Give himself an angle to shoot that 3-ball up table.
Oh, the Lion's got his claw out, look. There it is. Another good shot. You see what I mean? He's starting to buzz, isn't he? He's a dangerous man when he's up for the task.
When champions smell a win, they work up to it. They pace up to it.
There's a great movie called The Gentleman, and there's a line in it said by Matthew McConaughey, that's the actor, and he said, "When the lion's hungry, he eats." And that's exactly what Alex is doing now. He's hungry. All these lovely little cannons and caroms and billiards, he's just playing so well now. Being a snooker player as well, he's not afraid of the bridge.
The rest, as you call it?
Yeah, we call it the rest.
I know you do.
I didn't want to use that expression because I'm in your lovely country and I don't want to upset anyone.
I've heard you use that expression.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from it, and now you've gone and used it, George.
Nothing wrong with it.
If you say it's all right, then I'm going to carry on using it. But yeah, we call it the rest. Just a little angle he wants off this. Perfect.
Perfect angle to go for the save ball. You get a nice line on the exactly. Just draw right over. End up straight. Stop it. 9-ball straight. And he takes the first game of the third set.
Talking of snooker, and I do refer to it occasionally, it's a cue sport after all, and Alex Pagulayan reminds me so much of Alex Hurricane Higgins, who was kind of the same type of guy, you know. Not really orthodox. Very, very fidgety, but very entertaining. Perfect racket pull here from Alex Pagulayan, all the way from that one ball where he threaded that cue ball through the eye of a needle to get on the 2. This is a perfect racket pull in my eyes. This 10 then to take the lead for the first time in the match, I think. In it goes. Wow. Would you be worried now if you're Tyler Styer sat there?
I would just be waiting my turn and chance to come to the table.
He's sitting there, he's thinking. He's got the thinker's pose on. Doesn't seem to be too worried at the moment. Still a long way to go.
Usually when the player loses the first game of a set, they're not too worried. There's, you know, somebody has to win the first game.
Yeah, but it's not so much that. It's the fact that he had the chance to win it already twice.
That didn't really.
That's the difference.
Yes, and it's a very great point that you're making. But that is the big difference in the back of his mind.
Oh, and he's making
he made
a ball
a ball
now
on
as
the
well.
break.
See what I mean? Things are
ball.
changing. Things are changing. Look at the 2 ball. He's on the 2. He can play a nice. Can he draw past it, or he can play a little run into it?
He can run into it and send it towards the 6 for the in front of the pocket.
We've already seen how good he is at these little nudge shots, just nudging into balls here and there. Again, he didn't he was stretching for that. He ran out of arm. He just didn't have enough arm left.
That was a thin hit on the deuce.
And he hit it very thin as well, yeah. Caused by the stretching though, of course, John. John? Why did I call you John? It's late, George, it's late.
Oh, Alex.
Oh, has it gone too far?
Such
no,
a nice shot.
fine.
No, such a nice shot.
Might call the 6 ball here.
He heard you.
Yeah, I should be quieter, shouldn't I? I mean, obviously, he won't want to clip it that thick. He'd love to come off it thin and try and get some cover down behind this wall of the 5, 4, 10 and 8. Just clip it off the second rail would be perfect.
Tyler has to control this. Whether he makes the ball or not, whether he hits, he's got to hit the ball and control this.
Just come off thin of it. I know it's easier to say, but hit that second rail, come off it thin in the cue ball. Down behind the 4, he's gone all out for this. Well, there was lots that could go wrong with that, and it did. I think it was more of a hit and hope than anything. I mean, I don't know what he expected to achieve there.
Maybe hit a ball and stay behind one of those. There's 2 balls there he could have stayed behind. But something's got to happen. He was hoping for something good. Alex, on the other hand,
perfect. Worrying times for Tyler.
he just wants to get back to the table.
Just looking though, you've already got 2 Americans through to the last 32.
Good.
You got representation, George.
We got the number 1 player in America still in. The number 2 player in America is now out, Skyler. Billy's out, I believe. Jeremy Seaman is out, American. I'm just naming them off the top of my head. The Mosconi Chris Reinhold is out. Mosconi hopefuls, so Jeremy Seaman and Chris. Alex will go right around the 9-ball softly to play it in the same pocket as the 8. Stopping the cue ball for the 10 and taking a 2-0 lead in set number 3. And Alex showing more form than he showed all match.
Yeah, he's he really has caught a head of steam here.
I wonder if he thinks in his mind, going back to when Tyler had 3 games, needed 1 in the second set, and thinking, you had your chance, now it's mine.
Yeah, and it's a bitter pill to swallow when you work so hard at your game. I know they all do work hard, but Tyler's renowned for it. Lives his life for Paul. Does everything towards becoming a better player.
Alex had success here from this area on this break. Can he do it again?
Oh, close 4-railer.
2-ball, 4-railer, excuse me, yeah. But nothing open on the 1.
What a turnaround. They often say one shot could turn a match.
Well, in this particular instance, 1 game turned the match.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I think it goes by the 4, so can you get to the 1?
No, I don't think so. That cue ball ain't going through there.
From this angle, it looks like it might,
It looks like it might from this angle, doesn't it? From the
Sure
overhead.
does.
Oh, he's jumping, is he?
Well,
He's taking his jump stick with him.
He's jumping about an 1/8 of a ball. Oh no, he's got to come down and hit the ball because he's got to jump over the 8 and the 9. Or if he's just going to jump to try to hold it on the 7.
This is a huge shot. This could be.
Nice hit. Look at this cue ball.
Oh yeah, nice tap on the table as well from Alex. Appreciated that one.
We have a whole page of highlights.
What a shot. Great shot. Oh, what a shot. Did he call that?
No. Didn't make it. Yeah.
Oh, if it hadn't have kissed that 9 then, he would have had him hooked.
Well, opportunity is knocking again.
Oh, he's going for the 3-10. Could be an early rack, could be just what Tyler Styer needs to get him back in this match. If he can make this, break and run the next, we're level again. Not going to go to a shootout, is it, George? Surely. You called that earlier, right at the start, didn't you?
Well, they were nipping and tucking.
It's there. It's there.
They were nipping and tucking all the way.
Yeah, it all came from the great jump he played on the 1, where he hooked Alex behind the 9.
We have 1 minute break coming up, folks, so we'll be right back. Tyler Styer to break the balls. Got himself on the board on this last set. On the 3rd and deciding set. Trails by 1 game. Race to 4.
Wow, gave them a whack.
Consistent. Oh, he's made 3 balls on,
look at
4
that.
balls on the break.
Wow. And has he got a shot on the 3 though?
I can't tell.
Oh, you can tell
Doesn't,
me.
it doesn't look like he does.
Best break of the night. Is he going to
Well, the
have a
best break-
shot?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
It's the best break I've seen. He's got a shot on the 3.
4 balls on the break. But can he get through to the potting angle? I don't think he can, you know.
He's still looking at it, so it's tighter than I think. He may not have room.
Oh, he's got to play a good safety on here. And he has. That's a decent shot.
That is about as good as he could do.
It is. But don't forget who's coming to the table to kick this.
Mm-hmm. He can see. I think he can see an edge on the right side.
Yeah, whether he wants to play it like that or
Well,
not, though, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's very risky with the 10 where it is.
Yeah, he definitely has to make sure he makes it. Or hits it, excuse me. Oh, I don't think he's got any kind of an edge.
No, he's got a kick. And he needs to get a lot of spin on this to get it around that 7 ball. There you see he's actually raising the butt. He's massaging round the 7.
Yeah.
Big shot. Well. Whoa,
What a great
he's been
shot.
lucky there.
What a great shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure he played it exactly like that. I mean, done well to hit it, but to get it safe, to not leave the 5 combo or something.
Or leave the 3 ball in front of the side.
Yeah, you know, it's Tyler's still looking as if it might go in the side.
Well, when you make a good hit, a lot of things can happen. Something good just happened for Alex.
Absolutely right. At least you gave yourself a chance of
Right.
something going right.
This is creative. I think this has a little more than a chance. I think he's playing it off the 9 into the side of the 8, or it might even go straight in and go in the off the 8 in the side.
It did. I heard somebody say, oh, nice. Was that Alex? Might have been. Well played. Great shot. Perfect. Just draw across for the 8 into the corner or the side, depending. What are you laughing at, George?
The pattern of winning games all the way through. It's 2 at a time. If he completes this run, and I don't see what's going to keep him from it.
Well, people that haven't been watching this have missed a great match. And it's not over yet.
Well, you have a whole page of highlights. Or is it 2 pages now?
It's going to be 2-2. When Alex played that shot on the 1, he must have thought, yeah, well, he's not going to get out here.
Oh. Well, he didn't. Tyler played a jam-up safety. See what I did there?
I see exactly what you've done there. CueSports International. It's the expo. It's the biggest pool extravaganza on the planet. 4 rooms filled with tables and vendors and players, all with a love of the sport of pool and carom, of course. Let's not forget 3 cushion. So if he can make a break like he did on the last shot, made 4 balls. It's going to take a lot to beat that, though, George.
Sure is.
Didn't quite hit them as good, and that's why he hasn't made a ball, and the 1 is on for Alex. All just kissing each other and
I'm not sure if the 2 ball goes by the 7, but he can choose which pocket he wants to play the 1 ball into.
he's going to come round, play the 2 into the same pocket, I think, isn't he? Oh yes, just made it. A little bit short of pace though. Just didn't hit the 1 ball quite right.
Cuts this in, it looks like he nibbles the 6. Will he try to avoid it? Oh.
Don't even play it. Oh.
That's going to be costly.
No, I don't think he's got the potting angle. I don't think he can make it, George, can he?
No, I don't, he can't do. He might not even be able to. Looks like he hit the edge.
Yeah, he can put him in trouble behind the 8 here. So a little bit. Oh, and that's a little bit careless. Has he got an edge? Oh, he's having an anxious look, Tyler. other side of that. Did he get it?
It looks like he has the side of the 2, but the 7 has the pocket blocked.
Yeah, but he can get a decent safety off this. Thin off the 2. Back down behind the 5.
Cue ball behind the 8.
Yeah, he could hit a lot more of it than it looked like. Terrific shot. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz has lost the first set against Chang Yu Lung.
Same player that beat SVB his opening match.
And he's 2-1 down. Oh, that was so close. Still the possibility though of a shootout. If this goes to 3-3 this set, it will be a shootout. Then who do you fancy to win it, George?
Alex, he won his 2 matches in a shootout.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My favourite sound in the world.
The back of a pocket.
Yeah.
Used to love Brunswick's tables for that reason. You remember that when you hit it square in the middle? They had the loudest pop.
I think pockets should have sensors in them. When the ball hits the back of the pocket, a round of applause comes on.
That's kind of what a Brunswick sounded like. It was a loud pop, and if you heard someone practicing difficult shots and shooting them straight into the pocket at warp speed, you'd take notice and go see who it was.
Oh.
Cue ball behind the 10.
Well, he's played these pretty well all night, these little touch safeties. Has he got there?
No, that one's a little light.
Yeah. And this, I think, is on, you know, to the top right-hand corner pocket. Back out to the centre of the table for the 6.
He's playing.
Is he playing it safe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he certainly is.
The one railer's open. Can you walk through the door? Make a good hit and have something good happen. Or does Alex come back to the table?
Oh, what a shot. Oh, Alex having a little smile to himself. I mean, it's a great shot.
That's a big pick-me-up.
As often is the case, though, the next shot is the hard one.
This one was the hard one.
Do you know how many times we see that when a player has just made an amazing shot, the very next shot.
I will say one thing about this shot. I've seen that miss in high pressure situations, shots like that with a little back cut to the pocket, just a slight back cut. They undercut it. If it's going to be missed, they undercut it. I can name a couple of players I've seen miss that shot.
Well, everyone thought it was going to be Tyler after that brilliant kick, the brilliant two-rail kick on the 5. But it's going to be Alex, by the looks of it, that's going to get to the hill first in this very important deciding set. Oh!
Wasn't even close, come on.
Well, you're right, it wasn't very close, but it still went in. I know how he meant it, but whoa, he was lucky there.
Ah, how does that ball not stay up?
Well, Tyler's 6 ball hung right in the pocket. Alex's dropped. Have a look at this one. Thought he'd missed that. Oh, he played it a lot quicker the second time. Well, this break now is massive, and that man must be sitting there wondering what's happened.
Where the wheel fell off. But it hasn't fallen. Here's where they've exchanged control. In most cases.
I think the Tyler tire is slowly deflating.
Well, sometimes you can inflate it right here if you get to the table.
Yeah. Everything riding on this break now. First make a ball. One ball, no ball.
Dry break, straight in one.
Yeah, 2, a little bit awkward. What about this? Have a look where that 2 and 10 are in relate. Oh no, it's not the 2. Yes, it is the 10. Look, the 10 got kicked right at the last minute. I was just looking at the 2-10, but no, it didn't travel.
Tyler couldn't ask for better results. To come to the table with an open one ball like this, it's all on him.
Don't quite. Whether he just overhit it, misjudged the carom off of the.
He's looking to see if he can stop the cue ball with the 7 or the 8 for the 3.
I think he's got to dig down. He's got to dig down here, setting himself up. Yeah, he's got to draw this. Big shot.
Nice shot.
Big moment. Great shot.
He's in line. Now to get on this 4 ball, excuse me.
Doesn't want to start bumping balls though.
I think we're going to a shootout, unless a major mistake. Everything's lined up.
just try not to overhit anything now. Keep it sweet. Looking to see where he wants the cue ball on the 6 to enable him to just stop the cue ball for the 7.
Yeah, he'll play line shape for the 6. Come back just a hair and a half, or use the rail and go to the desired location, which is what he's pointing at, visualizing it.
Sounded very posh, George. The desired location. I've never heard a pool positional shot described like that before. I'm going to write that one down. I like that.
Every once in a while,
You weren't
I
a real
dig
estate
deep.
agent. Were you a real estate agent at some point?
I was a gum salesman.
Yeah, gum, chewing gum, not gun. In case
Correct.
You, yeah.
Correct, in case I didn't hear it right.
I almost didn't hear it right.
Yeah, stop it dead right there. Hit the 8 ball and stop it dead. And then use the top rail to come towards the 10 off the 9.
So straight after this, if this 9 and 10 ball go down, we're going to hear from Fedor Gorst and his ideas and thoughts on the new format. That'll be interesting to hear. Tyler Styer needs to knock this in to force the shootout, George, that you predicted.
Yes, he does. At the beginning.
Yeah, right at the beginning. And in it goes. We're going all the way now, guys. It's all about the shootout. What does Fedor Gorst think about the format? Have a listen to this.
I actually didn't. I mean, I'm trying to play every game from the beginning. It doesn't matter what format it is, what race it is. You know, it's pool. Every time it's going to be the same. So I'm trying to just play and focus one rack at a time. I actually like the third set instead of the shootout. I think more pool favors a better player. So I actually prefer it that way. So I like it.
Gentlemen, we are in the shootout. Time clock is still active during the shootout. Mr. Pagulayan, you won the lag. You get to choose whether you want to shoot first or second. You. Pick your side, sir.
John's doing a great job of explaining the shootout. 4 innings per player, alternate sides per inning. After 4 innings, whoever has the highest number of shots made wins the match. If they're tied, it backs up a diamond on that green box that you see on the screen there. Alex won the lag, so he'll go first. Chooses the side, pockets the side he chose, and now it's up to Tyler to match what Alex does.
Well, we thought the shootouts were dramatic before we had this new format with the third set. Now it's even more so. Players have gone through so much more, George, to get to this particular spot.
Yeah, one of the things I've heard several people say now is how, for the most part, the player that loses the set going into the shootout wins this, loses the shootout. I don't know that we have any data to confirm that, but due to the momentum, it sounds about right. Created by winning, momentum created by winning that second set. In this case, coming from behind and winning the third set. They are 1 apiece.
Wow, you heard the groan. It wasn't a roar, it was a groan from the Lion. Missed it by a long way, George. Wow. What about that, George?
They are tied. They both made one. They both missed one.
And missed it by the same kind of distance as well, in the same way. We're still no nearer to knowing who is going to join the other 31 players in the last 32. It's got to be one of these.
Let's see how Alex handles this stroke shot.
There's your answer. Cracks it into the back of the pocket. What a heart this guy has got, George. The heart of a lion, obviously. That's from the Wizard of Oz, isn't it?
Thus the nickname.
Margaret doesn't want to watch. Well, I'll tell you a shot that Tyler once did. And you see the cue ball tracking towards the side pocket there. He once went all the way round and scratched in the side.
Yeah, he shot it. I remember that. And it lost him the match.
It did lose in the match, yeah.
Yep. He went 3 rails off the head rail and right into the side pocket. Basically just hit what he just shot a little harder.
Exactly the same. And it was against Joey Tate, I believe, in Puerto Rico. Oh, it didn't go this time. And that's when playing the shot like that, when you're slightly off, the pocket won't take it. He's surprised it didn't drop.
4 1/4 inch pockets.
There's a cross gonna go against Pagulayan's name, and if Tyler Styer makes this, he's won the match and will be in the last 32. In it goes. Where's the cue ball? Where's the cue ball? He's all right. It's in. What a great match that was. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. with Shane Van Bonin against Eklund Kachi.
This is George Teja and Mark White bringing you the live action. Good night, folks, and see you tomorrow.